I have a channeled message this morning from someone's passed on paternal bloodline. Now, this would be a situation where you were either adopted and didn't know your biological father, or you were separated from your biological father in some way, and they have passed on. In some circumstances, this can be a paternal grandfather. I'm feeling a little bit of that energy as well. The loudest message that I have coming through is that they felt that their absence was mending their inadequacy, that they could not adequately be responsible or participate. And the father role for this absent parent, they held in such a high regard of what it meant to be a father, that they knew that they were not going to meet the mark of their own personal expectation. And their absence spoke way louder because they feared their inadequacy in that role. Like, as they passed on and they saw the truth and what it looked like in every timeline, they saw the truth in their passing. When their life went before their eyes and they saw with clarity what each timeline would look like if they were present and in their absence, the truth of the way you felt, the truth of how their absence affected you, and what it would have looked like if they were there. There are some feelings of regret that this father figure has for missing an opportunity to be in your life. And there's also some relief because they felt like they would have injected more pain with their presence than they did with their absence. And some of you, believe it or not, some of you that I'm speaking to have children, and it's almost as though you're raising your father, because the traits, the genetic traits that are passed on through the bloodline, the mannerisms, the emotional responses, they have so many of your father's traits that it's like you get a second chance at knowing who he was through raising your children. And they observe this on the other side, watching you raise your children, some of them grown, and you can see like pieces of your children, and you don't know where they get that from. And it's because it comes from your father's bloodline. And so you do get that chance of having a relationship with him through your kid. He wishes that you could know how much love that he has for you on the other side. And it's like time and space isn't separate over there. And so when he observes what you're doing and how you respond to different things that happen in the world, he's right there with you, observing it. In those little whispers that you hear about how to deal with the situation, is him adding a little bit of his advice or his guidance. Because where he wasn't there to help and advise and guide you in life, he's sort of trying to make up for that on the other side. He has access to observing your childhood, your first day of school, Christmases, where he wasn't present, where he didn't participate. But he sees all of that over there. And we're like, there's no sense of like sorrow or regret. There's observation. And he has a reverence for the person that you became with that added trial to your life of not having your biological parent present. He knows the lessons that it's taught you, and he knows that it was all necessary. He knows that there was like life contracts that we all enter into, and that this was part of your contract and part of his. He has reverence for that. He has respect for that. And he's amazed at the person that you've become, even with that added trial. So it's balanced. And there is a kind of sorrow in a missed opportunity to have been in your life and watch you grow and interject his wisdom to you. But overall, there's like this feeling of pride at the person that you have managed to become going through all of that. And if you think he's not watching as your children grow, watching as you go through each and everything that you go through in life, you'd be wrong, because he is just observing you with a sense of pride and knowing that his genetic bloodline did have an impact there. And it's not just him over there observing. You've got a slew of his bloodline, your ancestors who are watching you. And they see each one of their traits be displayed in your presence. See that right there? He got that from me. Oh, you see that? That's a part of my traits right there. That's me. And they're standing there going, oh, see her hair? That's mine. See the way he shuffles, see the way he walks? That's comes from me. And you, my love, are a generational curse breaker, a generational wound healer. You are making differences in a whole slew of bloodlines. You're adding your seasoning and creating a whole new dish.